Well, much like last season, I haven't come back for the final two games of the season. What I've come back for is the start of the playoffs. We have had an unbelievable run up until the end of the season. We dragged ourselves into fifth place. Luckily for us, Blackburn and Blackpool had a rough end of the season. But we are in the playoff picture. We're taking on Ipswich today in the playoff semi-final. And boy, oh boy, am I nervous for this because I really want to get this Nottingham Forest side to the Premier League, hopefully save our club financially, and take this team to the next level. That is the plan today. It's going to be tough though. Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 2022 and another part of our Championship, the Champions League series with Nottingham Forest. This is the fourth video of this that I've recorded in this sitting. I am absolutely not turning off the game. We are making sure that we finish off this season in this sitting because look what has happened in the last few matches since you last seen me with Millwall. We beat Birmingham 2-1. We then lost 2-1 to Reading. We were 1-0 up in that match, but unfortunately Coleman got sent off, and then two late goals from Reading broke our hearts. But we have backed that up with 6 consecutive victories. 3-1 against Coventry, 3-1 against Cardiff, 3-2 against Burnley, 3-0 against Stoke, 2-0 against Huddersfield, and 4-1 against Blackpool. It has been an almighty run to the end of the season. We have now got into the semi-finals. We finished 5th in the Championship proper, 4 points better off than our Cardiff City side last season. So we've made progress. We've progressed Nottingham Forest. We got into the playoffs in the end. And look at Lewis Grabban. At the age of 35, he is going to be the top scorer in the Championship. He will win it over Florian Dore because of less appearances, because he was injured for a little bit. But him coming back into form at the end of the season was one of the big contributors, in my opinion, of why we are in the position we are in. It's going to be great. We'll look at squad performances and all of that good stuff at the end of this episode. It is going to be interesting, to say the least, to see what is going to happen. So this is the team that we playing take on Ipswich, who we have lost both matches against this season. So it is a game where I think we're second favourites. We've come into the playoffs as the best form side in the division. If we have a quick look, I know I keep going back and forwards, but if we go to that and then go to last 5 games, we are top of the form table. Ipswich Town, mind you, are third, so they're in very good form. West Brom and Burnley a little bit further down. So you've got to say, we go into this with a good chance. I really do believe that. So here we go. This is the team that we've gone for. Butland will start in goal. We've then got Richardson, Worrell, McKenna and Ianu in defence. We've then got Hayden and Norwood in the middle of the park, with Bale starting behind Niasse, Grabban and Troy Parrott up top. So let's get into the action. Oh boy, this is going to be intense. Can we get through to the playoff final? Go one better than last season. I believe it was Fulham that knocked us out, and they actually went on to win it, and they were in 5th position. So, you know, the form book shows the people in 5th, maybe we go out there, maybe we win it. We took over 5th right on the last day on goal difference from West Bromwich Albion. There is the Ipswich Town side. Lots of players in there that we want to keep an eye on today. It's going to be all about this match for me. If we can perform well in this home match, then we can go out there and we can hopefully take a lead into the second match. Here's Norwood, gets it into the middle and it's in! McKenna scores 13th goal of the season for a central defender, I'll have you know. And that is 1-0 to the Nottingham Forest. Well, it was a tight offside, but you can see he was very much onside there. And Scott McKenna scores, and it is 1-0. Come on. Oh no, what are you doing? Joe Worrell, the other centre-back, who scored a bag of goals, has just tripped him up. Ryan Fraser steps up. Oh, and it is 1-1. Ipswich back in it. It's not Ryan Fraser, it's Scott Fraser. 11th goal of the season for him. And that could be a big moment. That penalty shouldn't have gave it away. Right, we're going to encourage the boys. Come on, let's do this. Jaden Richardson not having a good game, and it's not like him. You know, he's had a brilliant season at the club. Edwards into the middle, header off the bar. It's cleared by Ianu. That was very, very close to being 2-1 to Ipswich. But luckily for us, we're all right. Here's Norwood, whips it into the middle. It's cleared. Here's Richardson now on the right-hand side. Can he whip it in? Yes, he can. Troy Parrott is there. 19th goal of the season for the Tottenham loanee, and he has been an integral part of our squad this season. Since he came in on deadline day in August, he came in on loan. He was available, and I thought, let's give him a go. And he has very much repaid our faith, and it's an absolute capacity crowd today. And all of the Nottingham Forest fans were on their feet there as Troy Parrott sticks it into the back of the net. What a match it's been so far. But we're 2-1 up, and that is really, really important. Can we go out there now, grab a 2-goal cushion, because that will really help going into the second leg. Here's Richie. Whips it into the middle. It's a header, and it's 2-2. Oh, Kutapov puts it into the back of the net. It's 2-2 in this match, and this is two teams that have been going at it hammer and tongs all season. And this is what it's coming down to. This is what it is coming down to. 65 minutes gone. Lewis Grabban not having the best game in his life. Neither is Gareth Bale. These are the players that you need to step up. We're going to bring Cocker in on. We're going to bring Joe Lolly on. And we're going to bring on Ojeda. 3 changes. We need to try and be more positive here. We need to try and get those 2 goals that I think we need to guarantee a place in the final. Even if we're just 1-0 down, potentially we can get back into it, but we do not want to lose this match. It's away by McKenna, thank goodness. Here's Richie. Now here's Harper. Oh, Norwood. Now here's Niassi. Gets it forward. Troy Parrott. This is the moment. Troy Parrott now. Gets it into the middle. Niassi's there. And that's why he hasn't played a great deal this season, because he's not scoring that type of goal often enough. That was a great chance. But it's still 2-2. And it looks like that is how it's going to end, unless we can get a late winner here. But that's not looking likely. Oh, there's a highlight right at the end. We'd certainly take a 2-2 draw over a defeat. Parrott gets it forward to Lolly. This could be huge. Joe Lolly. Can he whip it in? Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty, Jeff. In the 94th minute. Who is going to be taking this penalty? We certainly need to find out very soon. It's not going to tell us. It's not going to tell us. It's going to be Niassi that steps up. Oh, my word. It's going to be Niassi. What's he going to do? He steps up and he scores. What a brilliant penalty that is. 7th goal of the season for Umar Niassi. That was fantastic. Right in the top corner. But boy, if he missed, look at all those Nottingham Forest fans that are behind the goal. They would have been booing like mad, calling for his head. But luckily, we're the ones that come out with the advantage. We're 3-2 up. All we got to do now is draw the second leg. Well, here we go then. This is the big one. Just a couple of changes for this match. Ojeda comes in for the suspended Oliver Norwood. And we've brought in Billy Sharp on the bench for Cochrane. It's a massive one. Here we go. Let's see how we get on. Of course, Ipswich will be favourites in front of their home fans. But we have just went out there and we've got the lead. You know, they have to beat us by 2 at the end of the day. So let's go out there. Let's make sure that we're at our best. We leave everything out on the pitch and we try and win it. Ipswich have lost the last 2 games. They're not in the best of form. They've changed their formation slightly. They're going for a 4-2-3-1. Very narrow. We're still playing our way of football. And since we lost to Man City, we've only lost one match. So that is the big moment for us. Let's go out there, let's leave everything out on the pitch, and let's try and get through to the playoff final, where it is a 50-50 coin flip of whether we will get the millions of the Premier League or whether we'll be in a very good position at the start of next season. Here's Troy Parrott, by the way. What a chance that was early on. Maybe he could have cut inside and went for the top corner. He didn't quite do that. Are we going to have one of our long throws? Yes, we are. Ianu is going to go for it. That's a beautiful long throw. And it's... Oh, I thought that was going to be in. Isaac Hayden had the header. That was so close. Here's Richardson now. Richardson gets it forward. Niassi's there. Gets it back in and grabbing... Oh, my word. 3 chances to score a goal there. And you feel like 1 or 2 goals today and we're guaranteed to get through this match. However, it's still 0-0. Ipswich coming into the game a little bit, but we are controlling it at the moment. So let's see if we can keep that going. We'll encourage the boys. Let's keep going out there. Come on. We can do this. Here's Chaplin. Gets it to Kutapov. Fraser. Kutapov again. On the ball. Gets it to Young. Vincent Young now. Great tackle by Troy Parrott. Tracking back there. That is what you want to see. Good ball forward though. And here's Scott Fraser. Oh, and it's 1-0 to Ipswich. He had the chance. Butler made himself big, but couldn't quite keep it out, unfortunately. And it's 1-0 to Ipswich. And now Gareth Bale into the middle. Niassi's there. He hits the bar. And maybe it's just going to be one of those days that's not meant to be. Here's Parrott now. Here's McKenna. McKenna's not the guy you want out there. Dribbling. Here's Hayden. Now Worrell. End of highlight. But Bale's got a corner straight away. Bale into the middle. McKenna hits the bar. Well, we have had clear-cut chance after clear-cut chance. And they haven't went in. And that is usually a sign it's not your day. 1-0 at half-time. And I think we have to thrash our arms and say that wasn't good enough. Go out there, do a load better in the second half. Here's Vincent Young. It's into the middle. Oh! Just off the crossbar. But Ipswich, although they're not getting many chances, they're getting very, very good ones. So Jada not having a good game. We are going to bring on Ben Woodburn into the middle of the park. We are going to bring on Vavro for Joe Worrell. That's 2 changes that I'm nervous about making. Here's Vincent Young. Gets it to Harper. Into the middle. It's headed away. Morsey. Harper. Oh, Hayden cuts it out. Here's grabbing now. Niassi, look at the space Troy Parrott's in. What a chance this is. Troy Parrott now. Oh, what are you doing, son? How have you missed that? Well, here's Richardson with one of his long throws. And it's caught. Yeah, it's not happening for us, is it? It is not happening. Fraser to Vincent Young. Great tackle by Woodburn. Here's Parrott now grabbing. Gets it forward. Niassi's there. Niassi scores. Yes! The playoff hero. He scored the penalty at the end of the last match in the first leg. And now, what a goal he's just scored there. Lewis Graben, the captain, with a beautiful pass forward. And that was brilliant. 4-3 now. Oh, can we hang on? That is the question. And I don't really want to touch anything. I don't want to change anything that could impede our ability to win this match. We're going to put Billy Sharp up top as a late replacement for Troy Parrott, who was struggling today, to be fair to him. Here's Bale. He whips it forward. Billy Sharp is there. Goodness me, it's headed away. Now here's Ben Woodburn. Oh, goes all the way back to Butland, who's well out of his area. But here's Gareth Bale now. Lewis Graben to Gareth Bale again. Here's Ianu. This could seal it. Ianu is going to whip it in. He does whip it in. Nobody's there, but Richardson's waiting at the other end. He could whip it in now. Can he find a good cross? Here's Hayden. Hayden loses it. No, we're going to be caught on the counter. We had too many players forward. Long highlights, always ending goals, but Connor Chaplin, massive mistake there from him. He would have expected to do a lot better. And we've got 30 seconds to hang on, and we do hang on, and we are in the final of the playoffs, and we will have that 50-50 chance of getting into the Premier League. Oh my word, what a wonderful performance that was in the end. That second half, we were immense. We deserved it. We had plenty of chances. I do believe we were the better team. So shall we see who we get in the final of the playoffs? I think it's going to be... I think Burnley were ahead. Shall we see what's going on? Yeah, Burnley are 3-1 ahead against West Brom. And we have beaten Burnley recently, but West Brom won that match. I mean, I'll take that. We are taking on a Burnley side who have just been beaten in the final of the playoffs. I'll see you then. Well, here we go. This is the big one. We're going to go for an unchanged lineup. Try not to change anything, particularly. And to be honest, I wouldn't have changed anyone out of there anyway. So we've got to go out there. We've got to leave it on the pitch. It's a big one, isn't it? Let's give the fans some promotion to the Premier League. We've just been given our initial budgets for next season. We are not getting any money whatsoever. The club is in financial turmoil. It really is. But this is going to be a massive match against Burnley. We will see. We will see what happens. As I say, it's going to be a good match, I think. I think there'll be a lot of goals, and we've got the advantage that we've beaten Burnley quite recently. Burnley lost their last match against West Bromwich Albion, so we've got some good signs. But at the end of the day, it's 90 minutes of football. Here's Cornet. Oh well, I thought that was going to be a quick counter attack there. Didn't quite work out to be the case. Here's me on the ball, gets it forward. All the way to Butland, who controls it. Here's McKenna, now to Worrell, to Richardson, to Worrell again. Worrell out wide to Ianu. Ianu on this left-hand side. His last match for Nottingham Forest. Here's Troy Parrott, gets it into the middle. Grabban. Wow, that was close. And Grabban only needs one goal to become a top goal scorer and get the Golden Boot outright for himself. But... it's not happening at the moment for Grabban, but here's Gareth Bale, whips it in, Worrell over the bar. And that doesn't usually happen. Again, maybe a sign that it's just not meant to be. Half an hour into the match. We're not doing too badly here. We're going to keep encouraging the boys. Try and get them riled up for this. So here's Cornet. Gets it to Wesley now. Here's Cornet again. Still going. Wesley. Good tackle from Richardson. Here's Swift. Now Cornet. Oh, this is horrible. Elanusi into the middle. Oh, it's 1-0. Oh. Patrick Catrone with the goal. And that's typical, isn't it? Burnley with their first chance of the match managed to score. But here's Gareth Bale, gets it to Hayden, over the top to Parrott. I think he's offside. Yes, he is. Oh, so frustrating because that was a good little move. And to get straight back on level terms would have been ideal. Sorted out, boys. Ajeda, again, having a terrible game out there. It's really not what you want in the biggest match of your season. Bale into the middle. McKenna with the header hits the bar. It's going to be Bale again. Can we get something here? Gareth Bale into the middle. Header away by me. Here's Hayden to Bale. Oh, it felt like it was a chance. Here's Grabban and he's been fouled. So Bale's going to have another... Oh, well, I thought he was going to have another chance there. Well, 35 minutes to go. Ojeda starting to improve. Lewis Grabban not having a good game. Niasse has been the hero of the playoffs so far. But Billy Sharp is going to come on for Lewis Grabban. The final match that he's going to play for Nottingham Forest as well. Oh, that was nearly a goal. Oh, corner it is. It's going to be Swift into the middle. There's lots of unmarked players in there, but it's headed away by Worrell, who is having a decent game now. Cork to Wesley. It's back. Cork again. Swift. No, this ain't good. Saying good. Richardson now into the middle. Niasse, who could have had the flick on. Here's Bale. It's Hayden. Bale. Back to Worrell. We just can't break the Burnley defence here. McKenna. Ianu. Oh, it's Troy Parrott. Oh. Well, Parrott has had a horrible playoffs. 65 minutes gone. I think we need to berate them. Try and get them motivated here. Ojeda's going to come off. Ben Woodburn is going to come on. Here's Bale with the corner into the middle. McKenna. It's just not happening. Bale again. Worrell loses it. And now Burnley do not hit us on the counter-attack. Richardson cuts it out. That's brilliant. Richardson still going, but loses it. And it's cleared once again as far as Worrell. Look how far back Burnley are sitting. This is unbelievable. Woodburn forward to Niasse. Here's Richardson now. Richardson, can he whip it in? He looks so dead to the world, but Woodburn scores. He's just come onto the pitch. That might even be his first touch of the ball. And he puts it into the back of the net. And it's 1-1 in this playoff final. And it was Richardson who looks dead to the world. He looks absolutely knackered, but gets it into the middle. And it's Ben Woodburn who scores. And now we go favourites all of a sudden because we have been the ones that have been on the attack. Burnley are going to have to switch mindsets here. But this is crazy. Bale whips it in. Parrott's there. Parrott scores. I think he's offside again, is he? Is he offside? No, he's not. Troy Parrott, who has had a horrible playoff period, has been set up with an absolute beauty from Gareth Bale, who once again shows his quality. That was unbelievable. Right. Isaac Hayden is going to be a ball-winning midfielder and defend. Gareth Bale's going to stay there. Niasse's going to come back into the middle of the park. We're going to move them up top. Do we maybe even do this? Surely Gareth Bale can play there. He's going to have to get on with it, isn't he? Going to put these on fullback, defend. We'll move that back to cautious. We've never played like this. But we want to contain the situation now. We've got 1 more minute. Yes! We have done it! Why don't we get our little trophy presentation? Why not? What a pity. We don't get our little trophy presentation, but we are going to be a Premier League team next season, and that is absolutely sensational. I said it at the start. We came into this in an amazing run of form, and it's so often the team that sneaks in at the end that gets promoted. And there you go. There is our season review. That is where we will pick it up next time out. We will just come out of this momentarily. We will have a look at that next time. But there you go. Clough's surprised. No, I'm not surprised that he's surprised. The board are delighted. We're promoted to the Premier League. Are they going to change our budgets? That's the big question for me. There's our season review, so we'll obviously have a look at that in a minute. What do they want to do next season? Fight bravely against relegation. I assume that's absolutely fine. They've got loads of stuff they want to talk about. We've got an end of season team meeting. It doesn't look like they are changing our budgets, which is very interesting. There you go. Lewis Grabban grabs the top goal scorer award. So we'll put our arm around him and say very well done. But realistically, is he going to be able to cut it in the Premier League? Probably not. You know, that's the reality of it. Training camp destination. Where are we going to reward these guys with? A trip to Scotland, maybe? Nah, I like Portugal. Portugal sounds good. We got the end of season team meeting. It is all happening, and everything is just completely turned on its head. It says, Next season, minimum guaranteed budget will be 333k. I'm really hoping that they're going to change the budget. Our projection has totally changed now. It's unbelievable what happens with a playoff victory. Oh, that is huge pressure off. We've won the playoffs. We've won promotion to the Premier League. And you will see next episode a transfer special as we prepare ourselves for that season. It is going to be great. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more FM22 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.